The post-credit scene for the 8th episode of WandaVision was something truly shocking. We now have two Visions in the MCU. One a complete manifestation and a construct of Wanda's power due to chaos magic, which I discussed in another video, and the other is a reconstruction of Vision, who most closely resembles White Vision from the comics. Now let's talk about the possibility of this character sticking around in the MCU. So with two Visions currently in WandaVision, I think it's a given that maybe one of them will survive. I mean, maybe both will die and never be seen again, and then we're sort of like, I guess really depressed because that great character is gone. Or maybe they'll salvage both versions and there'll be different parts of the Vision's mind. We really don't know how they're going to handle this. I mean, we'll know by the finale, I assume. Now, there is the possibility, which many of us have suspected, that one of them could become Wonder Man in a reverse from the comics, because in the comics it was Wonder Man that became Vision. In this they could reverse it and then salvage that character that way. But what happens with the second one, and is it possible that maybe White Vision could be a character that stays around? And I think this is something that many fans agree with, that it is worth exploring and doing now that we've seen what they've done with this character. And it actually would not be something that different from the comics, for example, where maybe they could use a amalgamation version of Vision, the White version, and somebody like Arrakis? Maybe I'm saying that wrong. I probably am. Let's be real, I know I am. We all know I am. It's cool though. Anyways though, without beating you over the head with the complex history, this character goes as far back as the original Vision, with the same appearance and everything, but he actually predates Vision by another couple of decades, going all the way back to the 1940s. I'm talking like one of the original Marvel characters that first appeared. So this character has a long history and connection with Marvel Comics. Eventually, the character would go on and be along and side by side with the main Vision character on, I believe it was the Mighty Avengers. It could have just been the normal Avengers or New Avengers. It was one iteration of the Avengers when they were starting to make the teams more popular. But he was part of the Invaders as well, as part of Captain America's team in World War II. So maybe they could do something along those lines where eventually this character actually was part of a multiverse version as well. And there's a lot of possibilities that maybe they'll use an aspect like this, where he's pulled in from another multiverse, or merging consciousness, or somehow reverting something back, because there are a couple parallels that they're already drawing with the characters. So I do believe that, as some people are speculating, that maybe White Vision will stay around. I entirely think it's possible. And I think if they do it, they're going to give it a throwback like this to a very classic origin, or just do Wonder Man. Who the hell knows?